Okay, this video is just to show you to introduce the 5TT wave indicator and to show you what indicator does, what it how it displays on the chart on your MetaTrader 4 platform, and how you can install it on the system and to use it. And so the indicator has got a few functions. One of the main ones is the matrix by the right hand side of the chart. So right here we have about 20 currency pairs and multiple time frames, and what the indicator displays then is for instance on GBP JPY right now we have the GBP JPY as showing a bearish trending situation, and USD JPY on the H1 is showing a bullish bias, and same Euro NZD on the H4 time frame is showing a bullish bias, and that's one section of what the indicator does. And the other is plotting out on the chart the wave lines. So these are moving averages. So the indicator automatically draws these lines on the chart. You've got the magenta line, which looks like pink, and that's the 89 EMA. Then you have the band, the main band, which is 34 EMA. The top band is a 34 high, middle band is a 34 close, and lower line is the 34 low EMAs. And then you have the blue, which is the EMA 21, and the red, which is the EMA 13. All plotted on the charts by the indicator automatically. And you can find here that some hours ago we had the indicator spot on the 30 minutes time frame an entry opportunity for sale on the Euro JPY, and so this is where you would have taken a sell trade, and right now that trade is on about 28 pips in profit. Your stop loss would have been either you take a stop loss around here, which is just about 10, or you take it all the way up to the 89 EMA, and that would have just been about 16. But right now, the profit is at 28, which is more than 1.5, 1.5 reward to 1 risk. So that is awesome. And also on the bottom right hand corner of the chart, you get this indication here telling us that the D1 time frame on this currency pair is bullish. The H4 time frame is bullish, and the H1 time frame is as well. There's no trending bias, so that is just orange. If it was bearish, that would be red. The orange just signifies that there is no clear bias. And when it comes to trend bias, these ticks here will actually give you entry. So there is a live entry on those time frames on the currency pairs. Yeah, so about the first 16 of the currency pairs, those are default, you can't change them, but the bottom 4 currency pairs you can adjust as you see fit. So if you have any peculiar or preferred currency pair you want to track, you can change it out here. Okay, so I will now take you through the process of getting your copy and installing it on the MetaTrader 4 platform. And so you will receive an email from us with your copy of the 5TT wave indicator once your payment clears. And within the email, you will get an attachment, a zip file that has the indicator included in it. And all you need to do is just unzip the zip folder, copy the file from the folder, and move it and paste it to your MT4 indicators folder. And I'll show you how to do that the next section. Just close your MT4, relaunch it, and then the indicator will be available for you to then use. And so let's go straight at it. So let's hit download. So once we hit download, it downloads into the downloads folder wherever else it does on your computer. And all you need to do then is to unzip the folder. On Windows, just double click and it opens it up, and you can just right click, copy. Then you will need to move to your MT4 platform, and so that's the MT4 platform here. Go to File, Open Data Folder, MQL4, Indicators, and you want to paste it here. So Control V, and I already have it, but it's asking me to replace. You wouldn't have it yourself, so but I already have it, so replace it there. And all we then need to do is to shut down the MT4 platform, and turn it on again. And when you do that, you will then have the indicator within the indicator folder here. So you will have it here now. And so when you go down to 5TT wave, you can see 5TT wave indicator. It is there. And all you need to do is just apply it on the chart. And so you just take the indicator, click, right click, attach to chart, and you can see it opens up the dialog box. That's about common, nothing to put on there. And the inputs, this is where you then fill the data in. So if you remember on the matrix that we saw before, the heading color is just the title color of the table. So where you have the currency pairs and the title of the table, that's that color. If you change this color here, you can double click it and drop down and select, or you can type. So delete all this and type and get the same. I like to have it as black. The symbol suffix. Typically, like for instance, on this platform, the currencies are displayed as standard. So the normal way of displaying currencies. So for instance, GBP AUD, Euro AUD, GBP NZD. So these are standard ways of displaying currency pairs. But some brokers actually have some suffixes added to the standard symbol. And for instance, they might have it as GBP AUD M, GBP AUD dot, GBP AUD So whatever that suffix is, M dot I, whatever it is, you need to enter it here. So double click and just enter it there if you have that. If you don't have anything and yours is standard, just leave it blank. So here on the table, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the last 7 currency pairs, you can adjust, you can make them yours, anything you want them to be. So I'm just going to have, as an example, it was AUD JPY here, but I'm just going to make it USD AUD card. I'm just going to make it AUD card. And then candles back is just simply how many candles from the current candle backwards would the indicator be monitoring. And so this is candle 0. The next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, the back to 2000 candles. That's what that is there. And the matrix is show matrix yes or no. So the matrix is the table that comes on the right hand side there. And then show bands is if the indicator will draw the EMAs for you automatically. So right now I'm just going to leave. Okay, I'm going to just add that true as well, and we change this to AUD card. So let's see what happens. Boom. So you can see clearly now that we have AUD card as the last one there, and we have all the bands drawn for us. So you can turn those off as well if you wish. If you don't want to have the bands on the chart, you can zoom out and everything just looks clear. So depending on the currency pair you run, the time frame you run, so we can see that on the H1 time frame, AUD USD is bearish. So if we go to AUD USD, so let's drop AUD USD. So as AUD USD, I drop it on the chart. You can now see that straight away we have a sell opportunity. So it tells me I have got a sell opportunity. This is where you could potentially have your sell price and maybe stop loss around there, 26 pips, and then looking to follow price to the downside. And we also have Euro NZD as bullish. So let's find Euro NZD. Euro NZD as bullish, you can see again. So that's an area where you can put your entry there and follow the price to the upside. If price starts to move up, and you can see as well Euro NZD has got the H4 as bullish and the H1 as bullish. So you can see right now it's bullish on the H1. If I go to H4, you can see as well it is bullish on the H4. And so, but on the D1 it is not clear. So D1 it's not yet clear what the price action is. So that's why we have it as orange. Which other one should we use as an example? Let's try AUD CAD. AUD CAD. So you can see now it says that AUD CAD is bullish on the H4 time frame. So it's bullish on the H4 time frame, bullish on the D1 time frame. You can see clearly this is D1 and it's bullish. H4, it is also bullish. So price is jumping up and down, but it still remains bullish. It's still everything is above the practically above the 89 EMA. And here again we have a potential entry for this. So if price comes back up and fills us in here, stop loss will be around here, 40 pips, and then we can ride this 1 to 1, 1 to 1.5 to 1, 1.25 to 1, whatever you choose, and just follow price up. So that's it, complete. Indicator good to go, ready to use. Any questions, please come back to us, admin@5talentstrader.com. All right, wish you all the success. Cheers.